Good afternoon and welcome to the Houston Fieldhouse for today's ACHA Division II contest between the Terriers of Boston University and your RPI engineers. Here's the starting lineup for the Terriers. At defense, number 11, Liam McCarthy. At defense, number 6, Dave Romaine. At wing, number 21, Anton Rupert. At center, number 14, Josh Barton. At wing, number 17, Ben Fleck. And in goal, number 31, Alex Gibeon. And now the starting lineup for your RPI engineers. At defense, number 2, Kieran Bahonen. At defense, number 26, Toby Webster. At wing, number 17, Liam Anastasia. At center, number 4, Anton Safanov. At wing, number 23, Sean Horner. And in goal for the Engineers, number 33, Casey Adams. Before we begin, please stand and remove your caps for the playing of the national anthems of Canada and the United States.
Good afternoon, everyone. Anthems have just ended. Puck drop very shortly. We want to thank you all for joining us this afternoon, and big shout out to RPI TV for, doing the camera work, having me up here talking to you. Maybe spice up the stream a little bit. But yeah, Engineers had a big win yesterday over Sacred Heart. Looking to continue that momentum today. Yeah. So, haven't really done this before, but this should be fun for all of us. It will be a learning experience, to say the very least. And we're off. Battle in the neutral zone. Anton Savinoff picks it up. Trying to go through a guy doesn't work out great, but gets the puck deep. Liam picks it up. Horner in front. Shot, save. Still loose in front. Toby keeps it in. The Terriers get it out. Might be an icing. And it is. Birch over to D'Souza, up to Heppensteel, tries to chip it, does not work out great, gets it back again. Ma sends it in deep. Boston throws it up by their own bench, almost too many men. Engineers put it back in deep. Xander whiffs on the first attempt, gets it over to Liam, Anastasia. Back to Xander, up to Feldman, shot, save. Boston breaks it out, sends it deep. Looks like they might be first there. Warner within the corner looking to break out. J-Mo flips it out, hits Liam in stride. Him and Anton are in 2-on-1. Oh, so close. BU gets it back out. Uh-oh. Good save by Casey Adams. Oh, we got a little scuffle. That's hockey. Fixing the net, always good. Keeping it regulation, on the goal line. Chipped out by Xander. Gonna be an ice. And we're back in the engineer zone. Another face-off. Xander. Tie up. Toby gets it. Does not chip it out. Scrum in the corner gets out. Under Steven's stick. Goes down. Will not be an icing this time. A little battle in the corner. Let's see what happens. Getting some good pressure here. But we change. And, oh, it's waved off. No icing. Good intercept by Clark. Wagner. Over to Pierce Phillips, who gets it deep. Engineers are first to the puck. Shot from the point is blocked. Oh, Clark Wagner with the puck. 2-on-2. Over to Birch. Slides through. Clark gets it again. Over to Bertram. Over to Phillips. Shot. Save. Scrum in the corner. Boston leads with it. Up the center ice. Chipped in. BU up to the point. Blocked by Ryan D'Souza. Maybe even Anton Savinoff. Engineers get it out. And BU puts it right back in. Horner carrying the puck in. Beats one man. Shot just wide. Can it be kept in the zone? Temporarily, yes. BU coming down. Good defensive play by number 10, Joe Saltruda. And that's a whiff. No icing. Boy, Engineers will change. Long pass. Great block by number 28, Stefan Feldman. Need more of that. Although I would prefer if we played a little bit more time in their zone. I think that'd be good for us, I think. Xander with a face-off win. Toby behind the net. Boston University puts it back in, retrieved by Kieran Bohonen. Uh-oh. That's not good. Shot missed the net. Poke from Casey Adams helped that. Good block by number 2, Kieran Bohonen. Puck goes into the corner. Sent behind to Toby Webster, who gets it up to Brendan Ma. Sent over to Steven Heppensteel, who gets it somewhat deep. Hit a ref. BU back out. I think that could have been an icing, but ref disagrees with me. Paul Kratzios coming up the wing. Makes one guy miss. Comes in. Has another move, almost. Still has it, going around. Ryan Carher over to Trent Burton. Terriers get it out. Coming down one-on-one. Sousa getting in front of him. Save by Casey Adams. Buck gets out. And it's right back in. Another J-Mo flip over. Onside to Trent Burton. BU, I guess their own J-Mo flip gets it out. Shot save, shot save. Net is off. Engineers having some glimpses of some promising plays. Almost putting some in, but at the same time, giving up some opportunities for Boston. So, not great. But play goes on as soon as they fix the net. Face-off win by Anton. Joe Saltruda picks it up. Mancini with a pass that did get out. Scrum right in front of the Engineers bench. Comes out to number 9, Will Mancini. Over to Joe Seltruba. Fires in. Anton stays with it. He's in. Shot, save. Goes into the corner. Anton skating through the middle. Shot, save. Engineers have been getting quite a few shots. Keep it up. I will say maybe aim for not the chest, but shot's a shot. We'll take those any day. Shot blocked. Toby's first one back. Going around the net. Over to Kieran Bohonen. To Ma. To Zoya. BU takes it. Chip out by Xander. It's 2-on-2 going down. Ref's arm is up. There's going to be a penalty. I missed the ref's call. I didn't see it on the ice. But Engineers on the power play. Kept in by Liam Anastasia. Over to Anton Savinoff. One-timer, misses the net. Engineers recover the rebound. Good movement so far in this power play. Over to Anastasia. Skating behind the net. Up to Anton. Over to Ma. Back to Anton Savinoff. Shot. Goal! Engineers goal scored by number 4, Anton Savinoff, from number 15, Brendan Ma. Puck in deep. Bertram goes to get it. Over to D'Souza. Over to Phillips. Who sends it back around to Bertram.
RPI goal scored by number 4, Anton Savinoff. Assisted by number 26, Toby Webster, and number 17, Liam Anastasia.
Oh, what's going on over there? Got a little scrum in the corner now. A little bit of a late hit by Pierce Phillips, but I don't know. I don't mind it. Seemed to be right as the whistle was blown. Chipped out. Boston throws it back in deep. Joe picks it up. Blocked by number 8, Billy Fisher. Puck out. Clark over to Phillips, and he puts it in deep. BU brings it in shot, and they score. Game's even at 1 now. Oh, seems to be a hand pass, which will bring the draw outside the zone, I think. Good play by Toby Webster. BU gets it deep. And they recover it, going behind the net. Sat in front, but was deflected away. Anton carries the puck out. Over to Anastasia, it was blocked. Gets it deep though. BU coming in. Karen Bohonen forces him to the corner. BU keeps it in. Birch failed attempt at a JMO flip, but still recovers it, gets it out to Brendan Ma. Some nifty work in the middle. Misses the net. Squirts out in front, but no one's there. BU comes down. Good back check. Missed pass goes to Stephen Episil, who carries it out, and he gets it deep. Trent Burton with a kick puts it back into the BU zone. Flipped out by BU. Will Mancini back there to collect it. Sends it up to Paul Kratsios, who gets it in. Puck is sent back down, and it will be an ice. BU playing around in the neutral zone. Good pressure by Horner. Good defensive play by Joe Saltruda. Good block in front. Shot block again by Sean Horner, who skates down. Looks like we have a 3-on-2 developing here. BU intercepts. That maybe could have been one too many guys, but BU carrying in. Shot, save. Rebound recovered by number 2, Kieran Bohonen. Chips it out to Steven Heppensteel. BU throws it back in. Engineers got it out for a second, and BU threw it right back in. Kieran with a stretch pass. Nearly misses Steven Eppensteel, but he beats the puck. The BU down. Took a little bit of a tumble there. Little cycle going on. Pass in front blocked by BU. They skated out. Ma carrying over to Steven Heppensteel. Shot, save, and we'll have an offensive draw coming right up. Puck kept by Clark Wagner. BU sends it down. Won't be an icing. Touch pass from Pierce Phillips to Billy Fisher, who carries it in. Drops it for Clark Wagner, but BU intercepts. BU carrying it in. Shot misses. BU coming in down the wing. Tries to cut to the middle. Goes right into the Engineers goaltender. Curious to see what the call is. BU guy went right into Casey Adams' head. Did not appear to slow down. Goaltender Casey Adams seems to be fine now. Definitely was a little bit shaken up on that play. But glad to see him staying in net. He's been doing a great job for the Engineers this season. seems to be a 5-minute power play for the Engineers. All right, well, the Engineers are on the power play now.
Boston penalty, number 14, Josh Barton. 5-minute major for goaltender interference.
Yeah, so you got 5 for goaltender interference. Makes sense. Engineers will have a lot of time here to hopefully capitalize on a power play. So far, some good movement and some shots. Here comes another one, save. BU clears. And the Engineers will reset behind the net. Anton Savinoff pressured behind the net. Gives it over to Brendan Ma. Skates it in. Slows down. Passes over to Liam Anastasia. Seems to be something going on in front. Oh, it seems that the BU player backed in Toby Webster. But nothing we can do here. We'll have some 4-on-4 hockey for the next 2 minutes, and then the Engineers will be back up on the power play.
RPI penalty, number 26, Toby Webster. 2 minutes for tripping.
Bertram carrying into the zone, drops it for Xander Zoya, who shoots just wide. Kept in by Stephen Heppensteel. Xander Zoya picks it up again. Ooh. Ryan D'Souza was not there in time to keep it in the zone. Offsides is the call. Engineers retreat to their own zone. And it looks like the Terriers have taken another penalty. It will now be 4-on-3 for the Engineers. BU wins the faceoff and sends it all the way down. Anton carries it in. Goes through one guy to D'Souza, who passes back to Feldman. Just out of his reach. Feldman to Horner to D'Souza, who's going in. He shoots, save, rebound in front. No one was there to pick up the rebound, and the Terriers throw it back down.
1 minute remaining in the first period. Boston penalty on number 10, Aaron Mulligan. 2 minutes for tripping. RPI full strength.
Engineers pick it up in the offensive zone. Lose it. 20 seconds left in the period. BU sends it down. Sean Horner starts the rush, passes it to Xander Zoya, who shoots, hit the crossbar, it looked like. Did not go in. Engineers pick up the puck again. Zoya in the corner, over to Horner, who shoots. Deflects up high. That concludes the first period. We'll be back in a couple of minutes to show you the second period.
Jerry sweeps it out to Riley. Riley finds Bear. Bear to Jerry. What a play the Engineers score! Incredible! These Engineers, I tell you.
Welcome back for the second period. This period, we have a guest who's going to help me.
Color, commentator.
For the rest of, I guess, the game.
Yeah.
It's Jack.
Yeah.
Care to introduce yourself? Say hi to everyone watching.
Alright, I'm Jack. I'm a freshman here at RPI, part of RPI TV, and helping out for color commentary today.
So, first period, a little bit shaky for me as a commentator. We're hoping to pick it up here in the second period. Same thing with the engineers.
Yeah.
Game's tied 1-1.
But we got still a minute and a half of power play of at least 5 on 4, and there's still plenty of 5 on 3.
Yeah.
So hopefully they can really pick it up.
Yeah, should be exciting.
Especially for the early man advantage.
Yeah. Got a big opportunity to capitalize here. Puck drop here in the second. Terriers clear. Stephen Heppensteel goes to pick it up behind the Engineers net. Takes it out, passes over to Xander Zoya, who carries into the zone. Drop pass for Stephen Heppensteel over to Sean Horner. One-timer, just wide. Picked up again by Stephen Heppensteel. Over to Horner again. Shot. Save, rebound. And it looks like the Terriers, after getting off one guy back, are sending one right back.
Looks like we're keeping a 2-man advantage for the time.
Engineers win the face-off back to Anton Savanoff. Holding at the point. Over to Liam Anastasia. Carries it down low. Back up to Anton. Back to Liam. Liam walking in. Shot blocked. Terriers pick it up and send it down the ice. Toby Webster picks it up. Begins to carry it up. Gains the zone. Wheeling around the net, up to Liam. Over to Brendan Ma. Up to Anton. Over to Liam, one-timer. Doesn't get all of it. Terriers send it down again. Safanoff picks it up behind the Engineers' net. Brendan Mock carries it in.
Now onto a 5 on 4.
Yep.
Power play over.
Over to Stephen Heppensteel. To Sean Horner, one-timer. Goes wide. Feldman picks it up behind. Over to Ma. Up to Stephen. Poked away by BU. Coming down. Engineers pick it up. Still have 20 seconds on the power play. Horner carrying it over to Zoya, who carries into the zone. Over to Heppensteel, who misses.
That's wide. Looks like icing.
I think they might have called number 23, Sean Horner, for a cross check.
That might also be it. Yep. Sweet. Oh, yeah, you can see it.
Yeah. Yeah, here's, yeah,
Wide. Yo,
right
yeah.
there. We'll have 4-on-4 hockey for 3 seconds, and then the Engineers will be down a man. Engineers tie up in the draw.
BU full strike. RPI penalty on number 23, Sean Horner. 2 minutes for cross-check.
Sousa sends it down. Trent Burton is first there. BU picks it up, skates it down. Carrying it down low.
And it'll take a tumble. But
BU passing around the outside in the Engineer zone. Intercepted by Ryan Carher. He's going. Didn't hack that from behind. BU takes it out. They're carrying it into the zone. Miss pass, or fumble of a pass.
oh, sir.
BU shot goes wide. Terriers maintain possession.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Block pass in front by Bertram. Terriers still have it in the corner.
Looks like a breakaway.
Yep. Happensteel gets it deep. Terriers pick it up in the neutral zone, coming down in. Shot saved by Adams, who redirected it out of play. It's been a very back and forth period so far.
Especially in the box.
Yeah. Got people coming and going everywhere. Box, zones.
Still no goals.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Terriers have it in the Engineers zone. Shot saved by Adams again.
Look at the shot. And look.
Face off won by BU. Pass in front.
Goes for a backhand of some sort.
Engineers are full strength now as they clear it out. BU collects behind their own net. Blocked by Anton. In front, there's a scrum. It's loose. Terriers clear it out and bring it down. Big hit by number 23, Sean Horner. Engineers break it out. Anton is first to the puck. He passes behind Anastasia, poked away by BU. Ma keeps it deep. Terriers regroup behind their net. They break it out and carry it through neutral ice. Pass gets batted away. Pass in front, blocked by Steven Happensteel. Put back into the corner. Xander Zoya picks it up from the corner, takes it out. Passes up to Brendan Ma, who can't handle it. Joe Seltruda gets it deep. Good pressure by Ma. Oh, interception by Ma. Pass in front.
Oh.
Billy Fisher with it. Just wide. Scrum in the corner. Terriers pick it up. Shot from Bertram from the point. Goes just a tad bit wide. Terriers in the Engineer zone. Broken up by D'Souza. Save Adams, and he covers it.
Looks like they should have a scrabble behind it.
Yeah, here's another look at this opportunity by Billy Fisher. Didn't get a full piece of it. Still a good opportunity.
And nice efforts on the shot.
Yeah. Blocked by Pierce Phillips off the faceoff. Battle behind, picked up by Toby Webster, who skates it out. Flying down the wing. Tries to center it. Misses, picks it up again. Centers it again to Pierce Phillips, who scores. Engineers goal. Wasn't the guy he was looking for, but found another Engineer who happened to put it in the net. This is Phillips' first weekend back after he separated his shoulder in, I believe it was October. Glad to see him back out there.
Yeah, good for him.
Terriers put it deep, and it's an icing. Terriers win the draw. Rim it. Gets out. Terriers moving around the outside of the zone. Centered in front. No one was there. Leaves the zone. Terriers go back to pick it up. Turnover in the neutral zone. Ma picks it up. Gets it whacked off his stick, and the Terriers put it down deep. Mancini to Ma to Zoya. Quick 1-2. Tries to go through a BU player. Does not work out. And they send it back up the ice. Drop pass. Shot. Goes wide. Puck is in deep. Terriers gaining the zone. Shot saved by Adams. Scrum in the corner now. Up to Ma. Does that happen steal? Got a whistle.
Looks like out offside. Is that a looks like a penalty? Yep.
Number 3. I think a slashing penalty behind the play.
So you can look at the slash, allegedly.
Yeah, there's the slash. All right, so BU to the power play. They work it up top. Good defensive play by Toby Webster. Couldn't get it out, though. Terriers pick it up. Bohonen pokes it off his stick into the corner. It's back into the corner. Terriers have possession. Moving around the outside, Carr with a good stick lift. Toby Webster picks it up. He starts skating down, finds Bohonen.
Looks like a
Bohonen, shot. Goalie might have got a piece of it. Probably not the best thing we have our 2 defensemen forechecking, but
probably not.
good pressure continued by Anastasia, keeping the Terriers in their zone.
Especially while short-handed.
Another good poke check by Anastasia. However, the Terriers bring it in the zone. BU just passing around the perimeter. Saltruda picks it up, fires it, escapes,
Like a
and Anton coming down one-on-one. Gets a shot that's saved by the goalie. He doesn't know where it is. He's in the corner.
Oh.
Little puck battle in front of the Engineers bench. Savinov being bear hugged. No one, I guess everyone but the ref saw that one. Happensteel picks it up in the defensive zone. Loses it. Terriers 2-on-1. Pass in front. Guy couldn't handle the pass. They center it again, and it goes all the way down.
RPI full strength.
Bertram gets it deep. Engineers are now even strength. Birch back to Mancini. Over to Heppensteel. Try to go to Zoya. Terriers keep it in. Birch picks it up. Chips it up to Zoya, who sends it in deep. Bodies the man. Does not get the puck. Terriers send it out. Bahonen picks it up.
Back for a regroup.
Over to Webster. Back to Bahonen. Who tried for Ma. They couldn't connect. And we have an icing.
Yeah.
Terriers win the draw shot. I believe Adams got a piece of it. Bahonen chips it to Heppensteel. Sends it over to Ma.
It's like about a one-on-one happening, but his possession in the defensive zone.
Terriers bringing it up. 1-on-0. And it
And
goes
goal.
in. We've got ourselves another tie game, 2-2.
Take a look at the replay.
Adams got a piece of it. Squeaked through the 5-hole.
Yeah. Just right between the legs.
Seems that the Engineer defense were in the middle of a change. Truly unfortunate timing.
Yes, indeed.
Terriers in the Engineer zone. Picked up by Safinov to Anastasia, who chips it to himself. Going down. 1-on-2, 1-on-3 maybe.
And eventually lost in the defensive zone. So it gets into the bench.
Horner picks it up in neutral ice, skates it in. Shot just wide. Picked up by Safinov, who sends it deep. Terriers pick it up. Chip it. Held in by Bertram. Fired it to the corner. Terriers get it out. Now to Sousa. Firing up to Horner, who chips it in deep. Terriers bring it in. It's in the corner. Blocked by Billy. Fisher puts it back into the corner and then lifts it out. Pierce is chasing the Terrier.
Looks like a bit of a rumble on the ice. We got 3 trips in a row. But
Clark Wagner sends it back in. Billy Fisher takes it from the Terrier. Passes in front to Phillips. Kind of can't hold it.
for a bit of a
Just
dragon.
misses wide. Goes up to Saltruda at the point. Shot, save by the Boston goaltender.
Right into the basket.
Yep. Engineers bring it back to Bohonen. Zoya blocked his shot. Ooh. Ref thought the Terrier goaltender had covered it. Seems the players would disagree with that. Nevertheless, ref blew the whistle. We'll have another face-off. Scrum in the corner. Shoots up to Bohonen, who tries a shot for redirection. Doesn't connect. Terriers try to get it out. Ma intercepts. They try again. Bohonen intercepts, and then they send it down the ice. It's another icing.
We're back in the previous zone.
Terriers get it out. Happensteel intercepts, however, Zoya is off sides. Terriers carry it through center ice. Bring it into the engineer zone. They shoot and they score. Terriers are now up 3-2.
Just a straight shot through.
Yeah. Looks to be just very good placement. Adams couldn't get a piece of it.
Last two goals scored by number 6, David May.
Terriers carry it again and send it in deep. Feldman's there. Burton picks it up, tries to chip it out. Can't. Kratsios helps him. Saltruda pushing it through center. Bounces back out to Feldman, who sends it in deep. Carher's first on the puck. Kratsios picks it up in the corner, tries sending it deep to Carher, intercepted, and the Terriers break it out. Feldman loses an edge, and the Terriers go by him. Saltruda puts it into the corner. Shot again, save, it's loose in front. Burton picks it up, sends it across for Carher, just out of his reach, but it gets out of the zone. Terriers break it out again. Deflected past the red line, so no icing. Bohonen with a tumble, but helps to get it out of the zone. Good pressure by Anastasia. It's in his feet. BU going through center ice. Horner breaking it up. Bohonen seems to be down. I didn't quite see it.
No, but his helmet fell off. That's probably not the bet.
Ooh. That's just a stick right to the head. Cajonet never had the puck.
Certainly a contender for a major with contact to the head.
Yeah.
Seems to be good. Gone up.
Refs seem to be talking to the BU coach. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't think there was a penalty called on the play.
Boston penalty number 14, Josh Martin, 5-minute major for game misconduct and major contact to the head.
Looks like ejection now.
I believe it's his second 5-minute of the game.
Oh. Now the refs yelling at the engineers. That could be heard from up here.
I believe the holdup is, I think 14 needs to leave, and he hasn't left yet.
Oh. Yep, there's 14 leaving the bench. And looks like number 3 is sitting in for him.
So yeah, the Engineers have a 5-minute power play.
A second one this game.
Yeah, that's I believe they capitalized on the first one, or it was in that slew of
Around that time. Yeah.
Yeah, there was like 5 penalties.
Yeah. But hopefully they can certainly capitalize on this one and take the advantage.
Up to Anton.
Just
Shot
slap.
from the point goes is saved. Goes into the corner. Ma picks it up. Over to Anastasia. To Webster. Who carries over to Ma. Oh, back to Webster. One-timer. Just goes wide. Back to Webster again. Shot. Blocked. In front. Loose.
And the ref's call.
Seems to be the second time the BU goalie has not had it covered and a whistle has been blown.
I might have been checking the net too, because one of them just pushed the net a little.
Oh, yeah.
Could be a mix of both, of course.
Feldman moves it up to Heppensteel. He moves it over to Horner. Back to Heppensteel. Shot. Save. Terriers pick up the rebound. Try to clear. Doesn't get all of it, and Feldman picks it up. Down to Fisher. Up to Heppensteel. Over to Horner. Puts it down to Zoya. Feldman just goes wide. Terriers try to clear. Horner keeps it in.
This time they get it all the way down. And Heppensteel goes to recover it. Heppensteel bringing it up, passes it off to Zoya. He carries, brings it into the zone. Gets tripped up in a sense.
Yeah.
No call. Heppensteel to Horner, right back to Heppensteel. Back to Horner, one-timer. Save in front, Fisher picks it up, but the Terriers clear it. 2 minutes down off this 5-minute penalty. Anton carrying it now. Continues to carry it into the zone. Birch and Webster helping him out. Webster picks up the puck, skates it behind the Terrier net, and moves it up to Ma. Ma to Anastasia, over to Savinoff. To Webster. Back up to Savinoff, who shoots. Deflection by Bertram. Save by the Terriers. And they get it out. Terriers put it back in deep. Anastasia goes and gets it.
Nice switch up move.
Passes it off to Webster, who hands it off to Bertram. Over to Ma, to Anastasia. Misses, goes by him. Webster picks it up. Down to Anastasia. He carries behind. To Ma. 20 seconds left in the period. Savinoff, shot, scores! Savinoff ties it up. Oh, there's a little scrum after the goal. Engineers respond with 15 seconds left in the second period to tie the game 3-3.
Take a look at the goal.
Great shot, top corner.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like the goaltender saw it.
Oh, it's very fast. It seemed at least.
Seems that
Oh.
Savinoff got a penalty or something after that in that scrum. So we have 4-on-4 for
And BU player. But he's fine.
I believe the Engineers just took another penalty. This game has been getting chippier and chippier as the minutes go by.
What a turn of the tables.
Yeah. That would be a penalty.
Yeah. Oh.
So 13 seconds. Zoya wins the draw. Tries to send it, goes to a BU player, shoots it on net in a wraparound. Saved by Adams.
Digging deep. And it looks like two people on the ground.
RPI penalty number 4, That's
And it doesn't seem like we're done with the second period quite yet. Got a little scrum going.
RPI penalty number 3, Ryan D'Souza, 2 minutes for a high sticking.
Teams have separated. I'm going to say that now it's the end of the second period.
Most certainly.
Yeah, ice will get cut, and we'll be back in 12 minutes for the third period.
Jerry sweeps it out to Riley. Riley finds Bear. Bear to Jerry. What a play! The Engineers score! Incredible! These Engineers, I tell you.
Welcome back for the third period. It's tied 3-3. Got quite a few penalties on the board. Looks like the Engineers will be down 4-3, and then for about 15 seconds be down 5-on-3, and then 2 seconds later it's 5-on-5 again.
So let's hope for some good defense, maybe even by both teams, to be honest.
Yeah. This game's it's been interesting. I have a feeling it's going to be picking up. Seems to be getting pretty chippy out there.
Definitely.
It's really going to come down to defense.
And hopefully the penalties will decrease, but you never know.
Yep. We got puck drop. Horner wins it back to Mancini, who flips it. Terrier picks it up. Had to wait for his guy and brings it in. Sends it up.
That's the offensive zone.
Little tic-tac-toe going there. Try in front, saved by Adams. Puts it in the corner. Terriers pick it up. Loses it.
And
Horner
back to
helps
the
force it
neutral
out of the zone. Yep. Terriers bring it right back in. Blocked by Mancini. Wraparound attempt fails. Saved by Adams.
I feel like the spin move wouldn't be much of a desired trick to do, but it seems very popular, you know.
Yeah.
I guess when you're just coming around that angle, it's just probably one of the best things to do.
Yeah. Saltruda clears it. Terriers bring it back up the ice. Gain the zone. Saltruda keeps him out wide. They cycle it to the corner. Send it across the zone. Back up top. Moving it around. Oh, it's shot and saved by Adams. Saltruda tries firing it out. Doesn't get all the way. Shot again. Adams save. Zoya sends it the full length of the ice.
5-on-3 period for about 10 seconds.
Terriers bring it back into the Engineers' defensive zone. Blocked by Mancini, covered by Adams. Perfect timing. We're back to even strength.
And right for a face-off.
Webster picks it up in a battle behind. Terriers come out of that battle with the puck. Passing it behind, out front. Good defensive play by Webster to force him back out. Terriers send it back behind the net. Webster again forcing the battle. Block shot by Anton Savinoff. Anastasia picks it up and carries it through neutral ice. Shot gets deflected, goes wide. Savinoff picks it up to Anastasia. Looking back for Savinoff, doesn't connect. Ma picks it up. Anastasia intercepts that that pass. Sends it deep. Ma couldn't get a handle of it. Terriers break it out again and put it in deep. Feldman back to get it. Chips it over. Terriers pick it up in the middle. Sent back down deep. Saltruda's first there, chips it. Gets out, won't be an ice. Kept in by Ma. Heppensteel now with it. Shot. Goalie got a piece of it and sent it out of play.
Certainly been some good defense in these first few minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, great defense. You know, everyone's been keeping everyone to the outside.
Power plays have been they're gone now.
Yep.
Pretty clean.
Terriers send it deep. Icing is called. Puck sent into the corner, picked up by Anastasia. Sends it up to Bertram, over to D'Souza. Shot.
Blocked.
Savinoff picks it up in the corner, skates it out, gets hit. Terriers clear the zone. D'Souza back to get it. Terrier beats him to the puck. Bertram picks it up, chips it, just out of the reach of Savinoff. Anastasia picks it up. He's going. Seems to be hooked. Something. Terriers bringing it into the zone now. Close to being offsides, but wasn't. Shot saved by Adams. Picked up by Mancini to Heppensteel. Chips it out to Ma, who's going. One-on-one. Hits the post.
Nice one over there.
Ma again. Over to Zoya. Shot. Save. Rebound picked up by the Terriers and cleared. Ma hits it up into the air. Good play by Webster. Ma picks it up. He shoots low angle shot, saved and covered by the Terrier goaltender. RPI having some good chances in the last minute or so.
Most definitely.
Hoping they can connect on one of them here. Break this tie.
Especially for their lineup. Looks like number 9 is going out.
Yep. Shot from the point from Webster. Saved. Terriers taking it through the neutral zone. Coming in. Sent back in deep. Mancini breaks up that pass. And now carries. Goes to Clark, who one touches it to Toby. Webster.
3-on-2 forming, but
Back to Clark. Wagner. Tries to center it to Pierce. Doesn't connect. Seltruda picks it up and dumps it back in deep. Pass broken up by Seltruda. Terriers take it again through neutral ice. Shot blocked by Safinoff. Into the corner. Feldman's there. Terriers sent it up to the point. Shot deflected and blocked in front. Feldman passes over to Anastasia. They don't connect there. Terriers back up again. Shot saved by Adams.
nice catch.
Got a very back and forth third period. Everyone taking turns going down. No one has been able to finish so far here in this third period.
No, but also no penalties, so
Yeah. Terriers win the draw and put it down deep. Put it up to the point and back down to the goal line. Bertram there, creating a little scrum, kicks out to Horner, who flips it out. Icing is waved off. sent around. Icing called off again. Sousa tried sending it over to Anastasia. This time we do have icing. Face-off coming in the Terrier zone. Ma has it. Terriers pick it up, send it deep in. Adams covers, and he'll hold on to it for a face-off in the Engineer zone. Terriers try centering, broken up. Mancini now has it. Tries to pass to Ma, hits Webster's foot. Terriers bring it in. Shot saved by Adams. Unfortunate there that it hit Webster's foot. Could have ended really poorly. Face off one to the corner. Terriers pick it up. Goes out to the point and sent back down. Shot again. Blocked by Feldman. Might have been a save by Adams, but Feldman sent it the length of the ice. Got ourselves another icing. Happensteel gets it out to Ma. Got a 2-on-1. Over to Zoya. Off his, I guess he got his stick on it. That's a goal for the Engineers. Broken the tie here.
Replay. Oh.
Went off his skate, however, there are no reviews in ACHA hockey, at least here. Goal should stand as called on the ice.
I wonder you couldn't see where it was from his stick, because it wasn't, you know?
I thought it might have been off the foot. I wanted to say the stick because off the foot's no
reasonable
good.
doubt, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But face off and they keep the point, so good for the Engineers.
Scored by number 18,
Yep.
Xander Zoya, assisted by number 15, Brendan Ma.
Sousa picks it up by Engineer's net. Gives it to Carr, gives it to Burton. Drops it for Kratsios, who carries into the zone. Puck gets rimmed. Almost intercepted by Kratsios, but goes to Bertram, who sends it over to Sousa. He's looking for Burton, gets him. Gives it to Kratsios, who puts it in deep. Carr with pressure. Terriers send it up to a guy at the Engineers' blue line. He shoots wide. Another shot blocked by Savinoff, who carries now. Tried to chip it out, but he couldn't. Kept in the zone by the Terriers. Little scrum picked up by Anastasia, who carries to the neutral zone. Slips it past the defenders, getting it deep. Horner picks it up in the wall. Tried to center it. Didn't work out. Terriers bring it into the Engineers zone. Drop pass finds its way to a Terrier who shoots on net, which is saved by Adams.
looks like that line change by Boston certainly helped them.
Indeed it did.
At first it didn't look good, but they got the turnover.
Terriers win the face-off to their point. Sent to the half wall. Terriers have it in the corner now. They try to center it. Blocked by Mancini. Clears out the off Terrier in front. Horner tries to flip it out but can't. Safanoff now has it. Goes across the zone. No one was there. Shot from the Terriers blocked by Savanoff. Terriers bring it up to the point. Get it deep. Comes right to Sean Horner, who flips it out. Terriers have it again. And they bring it in the zone. Picked up by Savanoff. Got the puck the second time to Heppensteel in neutral ice, but the Terriers are bringing it back in. Horner with it again. Tries to clear it. Hits the Terrier, and they still have it in the zone. Shot blocked by Mancini. Flips it to Heppensteel, who carries. Heppensteel tried a toe drag, did not work out for him. Terriers have the puck and they get it out of their zone. Hits off Seltruda. Terrier picks it up one-on-one. Shot. And the Terriers score. Even once again, 4-4.
Popped right above the goalie's shoulder.
Looks like it might have tipped off of Feldman or just grazed the shoulder of Adams.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like
Grazed Adams' shoulder.
right into the net.
Boston goal scored by number 7.
Terriers put it in
Tom
deep.
Harvey, unassisted.
Seltruda picks it up. Scrum behind. Seltruda tried poking it out, goes to a Terrier. Zoya picks it up and he's skating out. Gets it deep. He's going to be the first one there to pick it up. Centers it out. Almost connected with Ma, but Terrier broke it up. The Terriers come out. Get it deep. Sent over. Ma picks it up. Chips it to the middle for Zoya. We got a 3-on-1 coming down. Over to the Sousa. Broken up by the Terriers. And they send it the length of the ice. Gonna have an icing here. Shot off the face-off from Savanoff. Doesn't go on net. Terriers clear the zone. And we have another icing. Very back and forth game.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, everyone's getting opportunities. Obviously, both teams have capitalized here in the third. Tied again. Still have plenty of time left in the third to determine a winner. Safanoff wins the face-off to Horner. Shot. Squeaks through. Anastasia almost had a chance there. Mancini keeps it in. Mancini keeps it in again. Webster this time keeps it in. Passes to Savanoff. Can't get a good hold on it. Terriers rim it again. This time it does get out. And the Engineers chase. But, surprise, surprise, we have another icing.
Yet again.
Anton with a nifty move on the face-off. Doesn't get it on goal. Tried to center. Covered by the Terrier goaltender. Boston University can finally change after their 2 icings. Zoya wins the face-off to Heppensteel. Tries to put it in deep. Terriers send it all the way. Terriers have it in the Engineers zone. Trying to get nifty. Adams pokes it away. Ma now chips it up to their defense. Looks like it hit off a skate in front, went wide. Got another battle behind the net. Zoya comes out with it. He starts the skate. Was looking for Heppensteel. Terrier broke it up and they sent it back in. Saltruda goes to pick it up. Chips it off the glass. And we have an offsides. Wagner comes out of the faceoff with the puck and gets it deep. Threw it on net and it was covered by the Terrier goaltender. We'll have a faceoff in the Terrier zone. Surprisingly, we haven't seen any penalties this period.
No, but
They seem to just be coming left and right last period.
the coach told them to keep their acts together this period.
That's for sure. Shot from Bertram was blocked. Wagner picks it up in the corner. Pass to Pierce, who was trying for Bertram, but didn't connect. Bertram to D'Souza. Little spin move from D'Souza helps it get the puck out of the Engineers zone. Phillips sent it in deep. Wagner chasing after it. Terriers send it up. Carried into the Engineers zone. Fired on net. Covered by Adams. Like you were saying, you know, coaches must have said something to both teams because it's been pretty clean thus far. Surprising after that second period. I thought everyone was too hot headed to
The first period, too.
Yeah.
Very, very hot.
Mancini carries now, is looking for Anastasia. Couldn't connect. And it's going to be an
Very
icing.
yeah.
I guess coaches said don't take penalties, but they forgot don't ice the puck because we've seen about 10 of them this period.
They just found a new way to do something.
Yeah.
No wonder they're the Engineers.
Safinoff wins it to Webster. Puts it behind to Mancini. Just out of his reach. Anastasia picks it up. Looks to go to the middle. Broken up by the Terriers. Shot on net. Save Adams. We'll have another face-off in the Engineers zone. Blocked in front by Savinoff. So Truda tried to turn, forgot the puck. Anastasia just takes it from that Terrier. He also forgets the puck for a moment.
But a spin move to recover.
Yep. Able to somewhat get the puck deep. Feldman now with it.
Neutral zone.
Gives it to Anastasia, who tried chipping it past 2 defenders to Savinoff. They didn't connect. Horner with the puck now over to Seltruda, who's able to get it deep into the Terrier zone. Terriers breaking out, sending the puck down. I think we have ourselves another icing.
Yet again.
Definitely a great night for centers, you know, padding your stats. You're taking a lot of draws.
Yeah.
Face-off win up to the Sousa. Shot wide. Bertram picks it up, sends it back in deep. Zoya with an intercepted pass. The Heppensteel in front, who just misses. Terriers now looking to break out. I think they got the red line this time and sent it in deep. De Sousa picks up the puck for the Engineers. Sends it over to Bertram, who goes high off the glass. Picked up by Heppensteel, who sends it the rest of the way down. Zoya with another block pass. Gets it deep. Heppensteel steals the puck. Shot on net, goes wide. Zoya picks it up. Over to Bertram. Off the wall. Bounces on top of the net and lands in front. Almost a crazy sequence there. Bertram goes and picks it up. Fires it looking for Horner. Terrier blocks it. They leave it for Savinoff, who's going in. Gets slashed, goes between the legs. Nifty little play there. Drew a penalty as well.
First one of the period.
And the Engineers will be on the power play.
Hoping to take back the lead.
Exactly. Look at that little nifty move. Almost scored.
Yeah,
That would have been something.
certainly.
Anastasia with the face-off win. Ma has it now. Down to Webster. Back to Ma. Back to Webster. Over to Anastasia. Back to Webster. Looking for Anastasia. Doesn't connect. Finds Ma, though. Ma to Savinoff. Shot saved by the Terrier goaltender. Engineers win the faceoff. Ma with it. Down to Webster. Looking for Bertram. Finds him.
Ow.
Save by the BU goaltender. Sent it up into the netting. Good opportunity. Might have hit his head.
Oh, definitely did.
Didn't think that was the pass was going to be able to get through. Did. Good shot. Ma with it now. Over to Anastasia. Back to Ma. To Savinoff. To Anastasia. Doesn't connect, but Anastasia picks it up. Goes to Webster. Back up to Ma. Shoots. Blocked in front. Kicked out to Savinoff. Ma has it now in the corner. Went up to Savinoff. To Ma. Shot. Blocked by the Terriers. Webster picks it up in the corner. Gives it to Ma. Out to Savinoff. He shoots. Blocker.
Ooh.
Anastasia whiffs. Ma has it. Looking for a deflection. Didn't work out. Terriers clear. Adams up to Savinoff for a quick bounce back into the Terrier zone. And the Terriers get it out to center ice. Zoya over to Feldman. Leaves it for Zoya again. Oh, gets around the defender. Shot just wide. Heppensteel picks it up. Gives it to Zoya. Slap shot. Might have hit the post there.
And the BU players being released from the penalty box early.
I believe that I heard someone yelling here that the
Yeah.
clock wasn't running for a couple of seconds.
Oh.
So I think they've awarded the penalty to be over because time was served because the clock wasn't running, and working on resetting the clock.
Oh, yeah.
Safanov with the face-off win to Horner. He gets it deep. Safanov picks it up. Anastasia with it now. Looking for Horner. Doesn't connect. Terriers take it now. Coming down 3-on-2. And they go off sides. Good thing for the Engineers as the Terriers are coming down 3-on-2.
Yeah.
Got just over a minute left here in the third period, tied 4-4.
Hopefully, be a
1
goal.
minute left in the third period.
D'Souza with it now, sends it back for Bertram. Tries for Horner. Horner now has it. Scrum in the corner. Terriers come out with it. In front, D'Souza breaks up that pass. Horner chips it out with a little help from Savanov. Terriers send it back in. Savanov with it now. Gives it to the Terriers. Terriers still have it coming in. They shoot. Not sure what it hit, but it hit something, I think.
It
And
hit the nets up top.
yeah.
So, it's like another face-off.
Yep. Terriers get it off the face-off, up to the point. Shot. Saved by Adams. Zoya picks it up. Zoya flips it down the ice. And we'll have another icing. 11 seconds left in the third period. Defensive zone draw. Face-off for the Engineers. Face-off goes past Adams. Over the net. Scrum on the side. Looks like the Engineers are trying to pin it. And that's the end of the third period. I believe there will be an overtime period.
I wasn't sure of that, so I wasn't going to go into that. But, of course, there is an overtime.
I think there's going to be a couple minute break and then, yeah, 2 minutes, and we'll be back with some overtime hockey. Okay, looks like we're getting ready for our face-off in overtime. Overtime will be 3-on-3 hockey for 5 minutes. Should be quite an exciting show here.
Yeah.
Terriers get the puck off the face-off.
Yeah.
Passing in their zone, looking for their opportunity to move up the ice.
And 24 loses the puck for a second, but he's got it back.
Yep, Terriers just going back and forth. A lot of overtime is just about that possession that you can keep.
Yeah.
Especially it being 3-on-3. Ref gets in the way of that one. Terriers still have it. Heppensteel blocks it. Coming in. Toe drags. Can't get around the Terrier defender. We now have a 2-on-1 against the Engineers. Zoya back checking. Will he get there in time? Shot and saved by Adams. Wasn't looking good there for a second. He had a 2-on-1. Puck went over. Adams just stood tall, got in front of it, made that save. D'Souza picks it up off the draw. Engineers now have possession. Goes over to Anastasia, who's holding. Brings it in the zone. Brings it around the net. Finds Savinoff up top. Back to Anastasia. To Savinoff. He shoots. Saved by the Terrier goaltender. Battle behind the goal line. Who will come out with it? Looks like the Terriers have it. It looks like they're starting another 2-on-1. Savinoff back checking. Anastasia is playing defense. Managed to push them back and hold them for a second. Anastasia applying hard pressure to the Terrier player. Breaks it up. Tries to get it out. He can't.
They're back.
Shot saved by Adams again. Faceoff gets Webster, tried to get there.
Gets rough on the ice.
Was offsides. If he didn't get tripped up, he might have been gone there.
Yeah.
Faceoff goes to the Terriers. And a 2-on-2 coming down.
A strong forecheck.
Saved by Adams in front.
Spin move.
Almost. Terrier almost gets a tuck back. It was broken up. Now the Engineers are going down. Horner seems to be tripped up on the play. Rest didn't call it. Ma to Horner, back to Ma. Gives it to Webster. It's wobbly. He lost possession of it. Terriers have it now in their own zone. Mod knocked it down, but right to the Terrier they go in. Horner back checking. Hits the guy. Shot misses.
It's all the way back in Boston's end.
Both teams seem to be changing there. Terriers bring it up the ice again. Broken up by Zoya. D'Souza with it now. Finds Heppensteel. Shot on net. Save. Terriers have possession now. Heppensteel got a piece of it. Comes back out to Zoya. Loses the puck for a second. Heppensteel picks it up. Continues the rush. Over to D'Souza. Shot. Save again. Terriers bringing up ice. 2-on-2. Saved by Adams. Goes right to a Terrier. And then the Terriers reset. Shot saved by Adams again. Savinoff picks it up. A little over 30 seconds left in overtime. Savinoff carries. Brings it into the zone. Cuts the net. Tries to center it for Anastasia. Can't. Anastasia picks it up. Over to Savinoff. Flips it in front for Webster.
And goalie's helmet's off.
Got a stoppage with 16 seconds. Going to be, I believe, an offensive draw for the Engineers. Looks like his own player kind of hit it off his head.
Yeah. Trying to grab when he's falling.
Savinoff taking the draw. Wins it back to Webster. Over to Anastasia. Carrying it now. Back up to Webster. Gives it to Savinoff, who gives it to Anastasia. 2 seconds. Anton has it. Could not get the shot off before the end of overtime. I'm not exactly sure what's going on.
Neither do I.
Refs seem to be talking. I don't know. I don't have the playbook or the rule book for the ACHA in front of me. I'm not sure what happens after overtime. I thought it might have ended.
But it doesn't.
Trying to figure this out right now. I'm being told I could be wrong here, but it looks like we might have a shootout going on. Currently trying to look up the ACHA rulebook. I will say it's 115 pages, so it might take me a while to get through this, but
I think the NHL one's like 200. That's certainly a lot. But it does look like we're going for a shootout as both goalies are in net and puck's at the center, but that could also mean another face-off. But we have what, Heppensteel.
looks like a
going
shootout.
out. Yeah.
I mean, for anyone following at home in the rulebook, I think page 67 is a good place to start.
And are they switching nets? Yeah. So looks like the goalies are going to switch nets, and we're going to go on opposite sides.
So it looks like the Engineers will be shooting first. It's Stephen Happensteel going.
Yep.
Steve takes it in. Deacon. Shot.
Wide into the netting.
Just missed. It'll be the Terriers' turn. Adams back in goal. The Terrier is coming in. Move.
Nice bar.
Move doesn't fool Adams as he makes the save. Neither team has scored. Round 2 coming up right now. Engineers are sending out Xander Zoya. Here's Zoya. Tries something, but is stuffed by the Terrier goaltender.
And the net.
Yep.
It's almost rough going back to the bench.
Terrier's coming again. Comes in. I don't even think he got the shot off.
He shot.
Doesn't matter. Didn't go in the net.
And still 0-0 for shootout.
Round 3 coming up right now. Savinoff for the Engineers is coming in next. He shoots and scores. It's 1 for the Engineers in this shootout in round 3.
Boston only has this chance to win the game if they miss. Or, yeah.
He's coming in. It looks like he hit the post. Yep, the refs are signaling no goal. He missed. The Engineers win in a shootout 5-4 over the Boston University Terriers. Wow.
Nice. You wouldn't have thought of this game to go to a shootout with all the ramblings in the first and second period.
No, this has been an up and down game. Penalties in the second and some in the first. A lot of icings in the third. Got to see overtime and a shootout, but the Engineers come out with the win. Just a big thank you to everyone that came and tuned in. Also, huge thanks to RPI TV for streaming this, setting this up for commentation.
Thanks for you of ACHA for commentating.
Yep, no problem. That's it here at the Houston Fieldhouse. See you all next week.